Okay, I'm creating another new recipe, at least for me. This is another one that I've really been craving, and other people have mentioned too, if I had anything for key lime. And I thought, oh man, I love key lime. I looked everywhere. I could not find any Weight Watchers low point key lime. I could find all kinds of key lime pie recipes with heavy cream and everything, or lots of cream cheese, but losing over 70 pounds with Weight Watchers and keeping it off for over 4 years now, I focus mainly on my health, and keeping my weight off, and I try to use my Greek yogurt, my almond milk, premier protein drinks, stuff like that, that is just as good to me, and a lot less calories, a lot less points, and very healthy. So this is what I'm going to create, and this is the key lime. I'm going to be using 1 cup of the plain non-fat Greek yogurt, and a half a cup of the almond milk. And the reason I'm only doing half a cup, because I'm going to use 1/3 cup of fresh squeezed limes, and then a teaspoon of vanilla. I'm going to do a teaspoon also of the cream cheese, and I'm going to do a tablespoon of the cheesecake pudding, sugar-free Jell-O pudding, cheesecake flavored, 4 tablespoons of the monk fruit erythritol. This says Swerve, but it's actually a different brand, but just as good. And then I'm going to use the guar gum now, because everybody keeps telling me how good it is for ice creams. And so I was almost out of the xanthium, so I'm starting to use the guar gum. This is the first recipe. So I'm going to do this I got off Amazon. I'm going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of the guar gum. And then on the limes, I'm going to squeeze a third of a cup of fresh lime juice. And I think it said, 1/3 cup, and then 2 teaspoons of lime zest. And the zest is when you finely grade this stuff real fine. So that's what I'm going to start right now. I did read that on people that do official key lime recipes say you should get the real key limes, which are not always easy to find. And so, of course, I find limes here in Southern California real easy. It said the main reason for the real key limes are a little more tart. And I thought, perfect for my non-fat plain Greek yogurt, because that gives a tartness to all of the recipes that I make. So I think it'll turn out good with just these. And I have made it before with just regular limes when I was doing the real fattening calorie cooking, 70, 80 pounds ago. Anyway, so I'm going to get started. And I think I'm going to grate the limes first and do the juice, and then I'm going to separate all my ingredients. I'll be right back. Okay, I just squeezed 2 small limes. Let me see how much I got out of it. Okay, looks like I'm going to need to do 2 more. Okay, I used 4 limes. They're very small though. It took 4 limes to get 1/3 of a cup of lime juice. 1 lime, I got enough of the zest. You need 2 teaspoons, and this one's probably a little over, pretty close, a little over, but that's good, of the lime zest. So now I'm going to just add all the ingredients. I'm going to add the lime juice, 1/3 of a cup of lime juice. I'm going to go ahead and add the lime zest with that. Next liquids I want to add is a 1/2 cup of the unsweetened almond milk. Let me get my little 1/2 cup thing here. Yeah, I'm sorry. 1/2 cup of this. Don't need as much because we've got the lime juice in there. 1/2 cup of lime. And then a cup of the non-fat plain Greek yogurt. These magnetic measuring spoons, they keep grabbing everything. So we do 1 cup of it. This is 0 points, full of lots of protein, and it gives a little bit of a tang, which will be good with this. So you want to make for sure you use a lot of sweetener. I have found out from other people telling me, and then my own experience, excuse me, my voice is still raspy, you have to make it sweeter than what it tastes like, because when the ice cream is blended, it doesn't come out as sweet as when you first do the recipe. So I'm learning. I've only had this for a little over a month and I'm going crazy over it. Of course, you guys, anybody that follows me knows I have a YouTube channel with all kind of healthy recipes, from losing Weight Watchers, over 70 pounds on Weight Watchers. I have over 100 recipes on my website, recreating myself and just enjoying life. Anyway, so there is the Greek yogurt. Now I'm going to add, I'm going to do like 1 teaspoon of the vanilla extract. I like to put vanilla in everything if I can. And then the cheesecake pudding, I'm going to do 1 tablespoon of it, which is hard to measure. I put it as a quarter of a package as far as points go, but it's not quite a quarter, but that's 1 point. So that's good enough. That's okay. It gives me the flavor I need. Okay, I'm going to do 4 tablespoons of the sorbet. I call it sorbet, but it's not. It's the erythritol monk fruit brand I buy off of Amazon, but sorbet I buy too. So any of them, all natural sweetener, and no aftertaste. So good. Okay, I've got all of that. Now I'm going to go to the guar gum. First time using it, I'm going to use a 1/2 teaspoon. From what I understand is good to do. So, oops, they're sticking to each other, magnetic, I'm telling you. I'm going to do a 1/2 teaspoon of that. And then I'm going to add, for an extra punch, some of my cream cheese emulsion. Shake it up. I'm going to add a teaspoon of it too. Because usually when I would make regular cream cheese lime pie, you have all that cream cheese in there, and so this should add to it. I'll be glad when my voice gets back a little. My little grandkids, they're so adorable, but they make me sick. Mommy too. Okay, I'm just doing 1 teaspoon of the cream cheese. I think that's what I put down on here. Yep, looking at my recipe because I already figured this all out. Okay, so I've got everything in here. I'm going to put it in the NutriBullet and let it blend, and I'll be right back. Okay, now's the time you want to taste it before you put it in your container, because if you try to add sweetener after it's already been frozen, it's very hard. It comes out grainy, gritty. Okay, let me see what it tastes like. It's got the tang, but it does need a little more sugar. I'm going to put another tablespoon in it. It's good though. Okay, I added a couple more tablespoons. I actually had to add 8 altogether because it's so tart, and which is good. You want that tart, but you don't want it so tart that it really bites you when you go to eat. So the recipe will show it's a 1/2 cup of sorbet or monk fruit, erythritol, whatever you call it, because 8 tablespoons is a 1/2 cup. Now I'm going to pour it in here. I can tell by looking at it, it's got more than what I need. Don't want to go any further. I still have enough left in here. This recipe that I just did would probably make the deluxe size, because it looks like it'll do 3 cups. Let me see. Okay, I'm going to pour it in another one and see. Oh yeah, that's like another cup. So the recipe I made ends up being like 3 cups instead of the 2. So this is good for the people who have deluxe. For me, I will just go ahead and I think I'm going to whip up a little more so I have 2 containers on hand. Okay, I just went ahead and added extra ingredients to just double this, because I always like 2 anyway. And so when I do the final recipe, you'll see how it's adjusted, but this is just to show you how to make it. Also, I added 2 drops of green food coloring, just 2 little drops to give it a green flavor. And of course, added a little more of the sorbet since it's a double recipe. It tastes really good. It has a sweetness and a lot of tartness that I wanted. And now this should make 2 of them. Yes, because I got that one a little bit too full. So this is great. Let me just go ahead and dish out a little bit into here. I should just do the little spoon here, making a mess. Then I'll put my little labels on that says these are each 2 points on Weight Watchers. So this is good because you don't want it over the line. And because it's going to, especially the light ice cream, it's going to raise up a little bit. And so you don't want it over. You want it like under or right at the line. So these are all ready to go. I'll put the lids on and be right back. Okay, they're all labeled. I'm going to go in my freezer now. And then tomorrow morning, you can see it's 8, almost 9 o'clock at night here, California time. So tomorrow, probably about 10 o'clock or 11 o'clock, probably in time for my lunch, I will test it out and see how one of them turned out. And we'll get it figured out. And I can't wait. I just hate the waiting period right now. But that's okay because I'm full right now. I already had a creamy a little while ago, so I'm very satisfied. And just in time for Easter too. Wonderful. Stay tuned till tomorrow. Hello. Okay, my voice is still a little raspy, but I think you can hear me okay. This will sure make it taste better. Okay, this is the key lime pie that I was putting together yesterday. Now it's been, about 15 hours. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the lid off of it. It looks really good. You can see it or not. I should have it more towards my camera. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and I always microwave mine for like 30 seconds. And then I'll put it in the CREAMI and then I'll be right back. Okay, I took it out of the microwave and it has just a tiny little bit of a dome on top. Not much, but I don't want anything to wreck my blade. So I always smooth it down a little bit. I'm going to stick it in my container. Of course, put the lid on. You guys all know how to do this. And this will go in, and I want to say something real quick before I blend it. This is only 2 Weight Watchers points and lots of protein. And this is the key lime pie. Here we go. Okay, it finished. Let's see how it turned out. Oh, it's real creamy. Doesn't even need a second spin. Oh, wow. Could be a little thicker, but I like it like this. This is kind of almost like a Dairy Queen. And so, first time I've used guar gum. So I think maybe I should probably put a little more guar gum in it. I'm used to use the xanthan. And, but anyway, let me taste it. Got that tartness that I like. Yum, 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 yum. And the sweet, both. And then what you can do is carve a little circle in the middle. Now this one here won't carve because it's very soft serve. That's okay. Next time I'll put a little more xanthan gum in it. And it might be because of all the lime juice and stuff too in there. So it might need a little more gum in it or a little more pudding. Still tastes really good. Might give me an ice cream headache, and then for 1 extra point, you can take 1 square of I keep looking down, sorry. You can take 1 square of a graham cracker and just kind of break it up a little bit, and that'll make it taste like, kind of like the pie in a way. This will add 1 of the points, so if you want more, I wouldn't use graham cracker crumbs. I think they're too fine. You may not get the taste result you want. Just kind of break it up a little bit and put it in there. And then I'm going to do a little cream in real quick. I may not even do a cream in on this one since it's so soft served. I think I'm just going to pour it in there and mix it in. And so that's what it looks like with the graham cracker, 1 extra point. So this is 2 points, graham cracker, 1 point. On Weight Watchers. Yeah, look, I can just spoon that right in. This is so good. And have a nice dessert. I'm getting ready to go finish some dental workup. So I'm gonna take 1 more taste of this and then go brush my teeth and then head off to the dentist. And this will be my treat when I get back, which will probably taste really good then. So let me try it now with the graham cracker. It's so good. Very good. It's a keeper. I'm gonna make some more. This is perfect for Easter. Like I said, 2 WW points. You put it in one of my cute little cozies. Thank you everybody that have been ordering these from me. I enjoy making them. I don't make a lot of money. It's just more of a hobby for me, and I like to bless others. So you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on my next video. Have a wonderful, blessed Easter. Take care. Bye-bye. Okay, I decided I had another pint because I made 2 pints of it. This time I decided to try to do it on the ice cream setting. Since it had the lime juice and everything in it, maybe the light ice cream was too much of a spin. So I did it on the ice cream setting. It was a little powdery on the top. I added a splash of 0 point vanilla creamer. Anyway, and now just took it out, and this is perfect. Look how this is. This is great. Now I'd be able to add my add-ins. And so I learned a lesson on this one. When you're putting juice in and stuff, do it on the ice cream one, not on the light ice cream one, because it's gonna be perfect. This is a good tip. I keep looking down at my monitor, sorry. Anyway, so this is the keeper. I'm gonna spin it next time on the ice cream, not on the light ice cream. And it will turn out firmer on this recipe because of all the lime juice in it. Yay! One more thing I wanted to point out, I just finally sampled it, and it's creamier too when you do it on the ice cream one. And like I said, it's probably because of all the lime juice in it. And so I can't wait till I get back to my dentist and I get to have this before I go to my Weight Watchers meeting. Yay! I'm now below goal. I was a few pounds over goal. It's taken me forever to get back down. I got back down to goal, just about a month or so ago when I got my CREAMI. And now I am below my goal, and because I love making these, and it's a good a snack to have that, and healthy, that keeps me going and helps me stay on track. And I've lost about 75 to 100 pounds, 75 to 80 pounds, and keeping it off. And this really helps me with keeping it off. This was worth every penny I spent, and also for the one I put in my trailer. Have a wonderful day. Bye.